A government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always depend on the support of Paul. Beware of false knowledge, it is more dangerous than ignorance. Both optimists and pessimists contribute to society. The optimist invents the aeroplane, the pessimist the parachute. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. We are made wise not by the recollection of our past, but by the responsibility for our future. We don't stop playing because we grow old, we grow old because we stop playing. The longer I live, the more convinced am I that this planet is used by other planets as a lunatic asylum. Write your sad times in sand. Write your good times in stone. People who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who are doing it. It is not enough to know what is good, you must be able to do it. I learned long ago, never to wrestle with a pig. You get dirty, and besides, the pig likes it. The moment we want to believe something, we suddenly see all the arguments for it, and become blind to the arguments against it. Patriotism is your conviction that this country is superior to all others because you were born in it. The only person who acts sensibly is my tailor. He takes my measure anew every time he sees me. Everyone else goes by their old measurements. The things most people want to know about are usually none of their business. The only time my education was interrupted was when I was in school. Some people look at the world and say why? Some people look at the world and say why not? The world is populated in the main by people who should not exist. The worst sin toward our fellow creatures is not to hate them, but to be indifferent to them. That's the essence of inhumanity. Life is not meant to be easy, my child, but take courage, it can be delightful. Just do what must be done. This may not be happiness, but it is greatness. You use a glass mirror to see your face, you use works of art to see your soul. Most people do not pray, they only beg. Now that we have learned to fly the air like birds, swim underwater like fish, we lack one thing, to learn to live on earth as human beings. The more I see of the moneyed classes, the more I understand the guillotine. It is the first duty of every man not to be poor. The truth is the one thing that nobody will believe. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything.